All right, we just found out that Corey is a Ravenclaw. How do you feel about that overall?
I'm coming to grips with it.
It's sounding more and more like something you fit better into here.
It was a bit of a shock, but we've gone back and forth about this, and I'm beginning to accept my inner cuntiness. I mean, there was a thing. There was a thing that you had mentioned about like intellectual pursuits and stuff like that. And yeah, okay, I might indulge occasionally in the odd fought joke or two. Excuse me. I haven't gotten to mid-Atlantic snooty accent levels of Ravenclaw yet, but
you do practice that.
I'm practicing. Yes. Working on diction. See?
Ooh.
See? I could be the sauciness that the Ravenclaw house so deserves.
The classiness that, comes with Monty Python. Almost.
Exactly, yes. I want to be the John Waters of Ravenclaw.
Oh, God. Oh, the little people.
That's the goals. We're going to turn this fucker up inside out.
And there are fun people in Ravenclaw. It's just that most of them they think highly of themselves for the most part.
And the other ones that aren't too into like burping it up are going to be just like, I think there's like a bottleneck. There's a bottleneck to the party attitude in Ravenclaw. But yeah, that's the house that I'm in.
All right. So now let's do your wand.
There's a wand ceremony.
Yeah, we're going to figure out the wand here.
All right, but because I'm the John Waters of Ravenclaw now, I have to admit that I've already done a wand ceremony.
Ah, I see.
But it was under duress, and I don't remember the names of the people that were doing it with me, if that helps.
So what's his first one?
To ensure we find the perfect wand for you, it's very important that you answer the following questions honestly. First of all, would you describe yourself as... It's like 5'11's average, right?
I would say average, yeah.
All right, let's go average.
I mean, it depends on your own perspective. Do you think at times that you're short? You think you're tall? You think you're average?
Dude, I don't. I have really bad self-esteem issues, so it fluctuates from day to day.
All right, let's go stick with average.
His average height is a nice median. Eyes are blue-gray. I know this.
He's a
blue-gray. There it is.
Blue-gray.
Boop. Yep. Was the day on which you were born an even number? It is an odd number.
I could have told you that.
Yeah. I'm about to get doxxed. I know I am.
Oh, yeah. This is the one that I couldn't answer.
Do you most pride yourself on your Nope. Next. No. Next. Determined? Nah. Resilience? Maybe. Maybe resilience. Imagination? Probably. Intelligence? No. So, originality... well, maybe 5 years ago, but I'm not as much of an original as I used to think I was. Let's go with either imagination or resilience. Which one would you... Oh, what would I pride myself on?
Wait, what did you say? Imagination or what?
Imagination or resilience, and they're right next to each other.
Okay.
Let me see.
Imagination, resilience, and what was the third one you said, maybe?
Maybe originality, but...
you get some original thoughts.
Yeah, but that could be tied to imagination. I think originality is more of a not a surface value, but a collective value of.
How do you see yourself as resilient? I guess is the question you need to ask.
Oh, I don't know. Food stamps, being able to live pretty much anywhere as long as the situation demands it.
Yeah, you could live under a cupboard if you needed to.
Yeah. Let me see. Almost being homeless several times. But here's the thing about resilience: you're more or less forced into that role. It's nothing that you. It's not. You don't put that on a resume, so you're not really proud of it.
I'm sure there's somebody who does.
Well, fuck him.
Yeah.
I know how to get Coke without paying for it. That's not something I'd be proud of. Let's do imagination.
Imagination.
Yeah. Traveling alone down a deserted road, you reach a crossroads. Do you continue left towards the sea, ahead towards the forest, right towards the castle, or do you go back to Popeye's? Go towards the sea.
All right.
Do you most fear fire? No. Darkness? No, I am the darkness. Isolation? No.
No.
Small spaces?
Nope.
Heights is probably going to be it, but keep going.
I wish there were more choices, but that's it.
Oh, it's just heights?
Yeah, it's just all of these.
Heights.
I mean, fire, you just stomp it out. Really? Oh. Unless you're Frankenstein.
Fire you use to make s'mores.
Yeah, fire's good. All right, so heights?
Yes.
All right.
In a chest of magical artifacts, which would you choose? Ornate mirror, dusty bottle, magical artifacts.
Yeah. It doesn't tell you what they do. It's just they're magical of some kind.
Interesting. Golden key, silver dagger, bound scroll. It has a dick drawn on it. Glittering jewel, black glove. Like, go back to that dusty bottle. I like the fact that was thrown in there. So we're gonna pick
Dusty
that.
bottle?
Yeah.
Sure. You don't know what it could do. So your wand is a Rowan
wood. Yeah, I'd be Rowan wood every night before the shower. You know what I'm talking about?
with my unicorn hair.
That was easy.
Yeah.
But with the unicorn hair, that's a level of glam I didn't think I'd ever aspire to. Okay, Rowan wood with a unicorn hair core, 11 1/4 inches, yeah, and slightly springy flexibility. Should I be proud of that, or?
Well, I guess that's up to you.
Enough dick jokes. All right, we promise from here on out, no more dick jokes.
All right.
Just because they're too easy.
So if you want to know more about your wood...
All right, Rowan wood has always been much favored for wands because it's wood, and it's reputed to be more protective than any other, and in my experience renders all manner of defensive charms especially strong and difficult to break. It is commonly stated that no dark witch or wizard ever owned a Rowan wand, and I cannot recall a single instance where one of my own Rowan wands has gone on to do evil in the world.
Oh.
Oh, man. So cat burglary is out.
Would you be any good at it?
I'd like to think I would, but I don't know. I'm kind of clumsy. Rowan is the most happily placed with the clear-headed and pure-hearted. But this reputation for virtue ought not to fool anyone. These wands are the equal of any, often the better, and frequently outperform others in duels. All right, so ethics are not a deal breaker with the Rowan wood.
No.
Okay, cool. It's versatile. I
Here's
like
your core.
I need to work on my core, actually. Cause
My core's a mess. I gave it up.
Yeah, if this quiz knew any better, you'd be like, oh, your core's gummy bears. Unicorn hair generally produces the most consistent magic and is least subject to fluctuations and blockages. Oh. Yeah. It's not quite 100% true. Wands with unicorn cores are generally the most difficult to turn to the dark arts. All right, so espionage, any of that fly stuff is completely off the table.
No, if you try to do anything wrong or even...
No lockpicking. No hovering Blutarsky style outside of the sorority windows.
I don't think this wand would let you cast up a gust of wind to blow a girl's skirt up.
That's kind of a Bush League move anyway, though.
Yeah, I don't think this wand would let you even do that.
That's like a Weasley thing.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, did I just reference the books?
You did.
Oh, shit.
Proud.
That was interesting.
Oh,
God damn it, it's begun. No, it hasn't. It's been like fucking 20 years.
Sure.
Minor Discworld all the way. Sorry, someone's got to represent them. They are the most faithful of all wands and usually remain strongly attached to their first owner, irrespective of whether he or she was an accomplished witch or wizard, and I'm lazy, so that works out in my favor. Minor disadvantages of unicorn hair are that they do not make the most powerful wands, although the wand wood may compensate. There's a joke there. I'll just let you pick that out. And that they are prone to melancholy if seriously mishandled, meaning that the hair may die and need replacing. But that's no good for somebody who suffers from depression.
How do you replace a core? Do you just, saw it open? All right, let's pull that old one out.
Okay, well, it's just unicorn hair, right? It's not the horn.
No, just a single strand of hair is the core.
All right, all I got to do is, pick one.
Yeah.
Just find a fucking unicorn, and they're everywhere.
Let's see. Oh, does this mean anything at all?
11 quarters an inch in length. Well, if I had a Tinder, it might, but I don't. If Hogwarts had a Tinder, but they don't, because it's kids. The following notes on one line
I knew this would go that way.
are taken from notes on the subject of Mr. Garrick. I live in the gutter, goddammit.
Resilient.
Are taken from notes on the subject by Mr. Garrick Ollivander Wandmaker. That's the name on the store in the park.
Oleanders.
Olivanda.
Olivanda.
Okay, all right. So he's
Oleander.
Teutonic wandsmith. Most wands will be in the range between 9 and 14 inches. While I have sold extremely short wands, 8 inches and under in very long ones, over 15 inches. These are exceptionally rare.
But truly efficient.
This is in the latter case, a physical peculiarity demanded the excessive wand length. However, abnormally short wands usually select those in whose characters something is lacking rather than because they are physically undersized. Many small witches and wizards are chosen by longer wands. An extract from wand lengths and flexibility. Slightly springy flexibility. All right, we're round in the home stretch here. The following notes on wand flexibility are taken from the notes on the subject by Mr. Garrick Ollivander, that's his name. Wand maker. Not wand polisher, wand maker. Wand flexibility, or rigidity, denotes the degree of adaptability and willingness to change possessed by the wand and owner pair. Although, again, this factor ought not be to be considered separately from the wand wood, core, and length, nor of the owner's life experience and style of magic, all of which will combine to make the wand in question unique. And that's that. Those are all the traits of my wand.
You are in Ravenclaw and you have a goody two-shoes wand.
Yeah.
I won't let you do anything bad.
That's the goody two-shoes wand?
Yeah, that's what you got.
Well, it's good for at least one thing.
All right, this last quiz we're going to do, it's kind of pointless because you're a raccoon.
Okay.
Everyone knows you're a fucking
We've
raccoon.
got this. It's been raccoon for a
for
very
the
long
fun
time.
of it, let's see what
right.
Pottermore thinks your Patronus should be.
Let's see what fibs and untruths Pottermore has to offer us.
Ooh,
It's better with headphones.
it's loading.
How's the blue flame
there's-
figure into?
Because that's actually the Patronus.
Oh, okay.
The
The Patronus is a kind of positive force, a projection of the very things that the Dementor feeds upon: hope, happiness, the desire to survive. My Patronus. Remus Lupin. Discover your Patronus. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Okay, begin.
You ready? Here we go. Remember, you got to be quick at this. They will time out
All
on
right,
you.
I want to know what my angel dust animal is. Let's go. Relax. Think of your happiest memory. Tripping balls. Leaf blade, thorn leaf. I'm still thinking of my happiest memory?
Yes.
Okay.
The whole time.
Alrighty. Rough. People are like, what you thinking about? Save.
I love how we have thunder going on outside right now. This is perfect.
Yeah. Damn, Mother Nature, you really know how to set the scene.
Ooh, it's starting to form.
Oh. I saw something. You nearly produced a Patronus. You're close. Can a turd be a Patronus? Together.
Interesting.
Prepare to meet your Patronus.
Oh, here it comes.
Wait. Alright. Black, white, gray, black. And then it's going to give me a copy of Dianetics by L. Ron Hubbard. I knew I smelled something sketchy. Click, drag, and release for your Patronus.
Click and drag. Oh, here it is. A what?
Why the fuck am I a cat?
Tortoise shell cat?
It's a torty cat, yeah.
I've never heard of this breed.
Huh. Alright, so I'm stuck with this asshole now?
Yeah, but we know it's wrong.
Alrighty. It could have been worse though. It could have been one of the
Could have been a slug.
Could have been a slug. I don't know. People don't give slugs enough credit. I do not see it whatsoever.
No, I don't either.
So it doesn't tell you what the jig is.
Yeah, unless. Oh God, I hope it's not in this description.
No. I don't want to get into that.
No, let's just take a quick peek.
That seems like a lot of reading.
Yeah, and you're screwed. Okay, so you're a tortoiseshell cat.
All right.
I think that's like the one thing everyone agrees with these quizzes that nobody seems to think that's not really my. Is that my spirit animal? I don't think so.
That's a funny thing because you have how many houses to pick from the Sorting Hat
Just
quiz?
4.
Just 4, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's a little more of a combination when it comes to the wands, and there should be hundreds, if not hundreds, of combinations for Patronus. But I assume there's only like it will assign 10, maybe.
And it seems like the funny thing is that like there's at least 4 different outcomes from a pretty handsome selection of questions and answers that lead you to your house. But the Patronus was only 4 questions, right? Just like, and they were intuitive questions.
It was like 4 or 6 questions, but they were simple one-word answers.
Yeah, so these are things you were not to think about. They were all they're not even perceptive. They're just straight up intuitive.
Right. You had some answers to like, oh, I wouldn't have picked that if I were you, or at least I wouldn't have assumed you would have.
I was thinking of a very specific memory because I was taking them at face value. With the first
so
entry.
you did it the right way. That is how you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to like keep that memory and then play the game.
Right. Okay. Well, shit. I guess I got a tortoiseshell cat. I don't know. He can live with the raccoon. If they start fighting and fucking whatever,
The cat's outside.
I'll take their garbage
Throw him out the
privileges
tower.
away. Throw him out the tower, and he'll come back.
Today we will see if cats can fly. Nope.
Then the cat came back the very next day. Oh, the cat came back. We thought it was a goner, but the cat came back. The tortoiseshell can stay away. The cat came back the very next day.
That is how we need to sign off. That is perfect. Thank you for joining us. This is a nice little journey through Corey's Pottermore.
Yeah. Letting in an outsider gallivant around in the halls of Hogwarts for a little bit. But I'll tell you what, I think I'm going to stick with Diagon Alley.
Yeah, you'd be expelled in a month.
Yeah, pretty much.
A month if you're lucky.
Yeah. First the counselor, then the dean, and then a couple of principal's office visits, and then I'm out on my ass. But I get to keep the wand.
The wand's yours for life.
Yeah. Because everybody else was like, I just can't stand looking at your wand. It's...
He whips it out all the time.
Yeah, I just look at this. Yeah.
He's like, oh. Thanks for joining us.
Later.